Hi, welcome to Ocean Yumi's uh, channel. So, this morning I happened to be listening to one of the reactors on My Jazzy Life, um, Planet Mimi. She played a live that Jazzy did, like a Q&A. Now, in the Q&A, she was asked about cooking and does she like cooking and stuff like that. Now, Now she answers she doesn't like cooking, she doesn't like to clean, she doesn't like to do a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna play a bit of the reactors. I don't know if I can take it back. This girl is a joke, man. I don't know what she's doing on here. Seems like they say, anybody can become a YouTuber. That is really true. But I mean, I'm from the old school, old school, old school, old school. Because what I know of YouTube, right? When you go to YouTube, you're supposed to learn something. YouTube's supposed to motivate you to do stuff. When you watch people doing stuff, it motivates you to do stuff. Not only that, right? You get news and other stuff. The extras from the YouTube. So I'm gonna play what she says anyway. I like to be spoiled, and I know I can't be spoiled with no 5 children, because I know they gonna have to come first. And I know I can kind of still spoil myself with 2, but 5? Hell no. I'll be walking around nappy headed and with the same clothes from 10 years ago. Because I'm going to have to keep them together. Doing shit, but I just have to do it. Everything's a chore. When you become a parent, everything you have to do. You ain't got to like it. Who cares if you... Then again, no. Because I'm going to have me too. This My Jazzy Life is the epitome of the lowest of the low woman. She's the lowest of the low woman, okay? And I haven't even started to play most of what Mimi put up, right? She's the lowest of the low woman, right? Now, for centuries, years, whatever, I think, whatever, women, especially black women, has been trying to come out of certain stereotypes, certain stuff, seen as the lazy women, all sorts of stuff. This lady is the epitome of that stereotype. She's the epitome of the stereotype. Low vibrational, which I think Tea Time said that before. Low vibrational. She brings nothing to the table. While others are trying to fight to get out of the situation they're in, she wants to live in that situation. She doesn't want to progress. She doesn't want to do nothing. She don't want to try to do something with herself. And on top of that, she's not afraid to show herself. Now, whoa. Now, when I came in just now and I was listening, and she was saying, hold on, she was saying what she don't like to do chores, but she has to do it because, you know, she has children or stuff like that. Listen, as soon as that baby comes out of you, right, the first thing is taking care of the baby. The second thing is trying to keep the environment clean for the child or children. There is no thought to the mom always comes second or to last to the child, that the children that she has in her house. This lady, I don't know what her mom put in her mind. I don't know. To me, it's like carrying on of generational curses. I think Foot and Nick spoke about this before. Carrying on generational curses, because what you're doing, you're not showing like your young daughters is not seeing you in the kitchen cooking. Like my young one, when she because we clean in here, she will follow us by taking the Hoover and Hoover or certain stuff what we do, right? Right, you're not showing that, so therefore you are the epitome of the low, the low. I can't think of the word, but it's just low, because she thinks that how breast and underneath and backside is all it is, right? Yes, to some black men, but some black men requires a bit more than breast, underneath and backside, right? They require you to have a brain, you to have your own thought. She don't have her own thought. Anyway, sorry, I'm just going on. I'm not even playing the thing.
3 jobs. I'm not finna do without. Life is short and I want to enjoy my life no matter what. But I'm just saying, I knew my limits and this bitch didn't. And she depended on a man too much. And see, that was her problem. Mama Deuce didn't tell her nothing.
Yeah, she's needy.
Mama Deuce, you should have told her, you don't rely on no man like that. You let Phil suck you into having all these children, like he was gonna be there and he would. And you see what he had. He was a female with no kids. He over there sleeping good at night. It's quiet, peace and quiet. If they want to get up and go on vacation, they can go. They ain't got to worry about no damn babysitter, because guess what? They're going to drop them kids off with your ass and hit the streets.
Exactly.
And your ass stuck like Chuck. You done let his ass get out of prison and went on vacation 2 or 3 times. Now, where they do that? And you better be like he was on probation, because he probably would have been out of the country with Hannah when she went.
Yeah, true.
I could have. You really would have been mad then. Nah, at the end of the day, you just better get it done. He didn't sucker her. She did that trying to keep him. Really? Child, why would she want to keep him? He wasn't nothing to be kept.
Yes.
Like, who want a damn frog?
And Planet Mimi talks through, because she knows they've been watching My Jazzy Life from a long time. So when they're talking like this, it's like they speak of stuff that even I sometimes don't even know. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, wow. Anyways, there's more to this. Sorry.
I just know they've been not waking me up at about 4 o'clock in the mornings. Lay your body down. Here she go.
She can't
always sounding ignorant.
She is very ignorant.
Touch your body. So every time he got someone pregnant, she got pregnant. That's just next.
Because she's jealous of every female that he comes into contact with. Because if you are a female who is not insecure of yourself, right, the father, the children's father, right, you can break up with the children's father. He can move on, and you yourself will, like, it's like you gather yourself, innit? You gather yourself and you say, okay, I want to make myself better. She doesn't want to do that. She rather be in competition with the other women who are with the man. She don't want to see the bigger picture to other stuff. But like Mimi said, she's very ignorant. She has a closed-mindedness to certain stuff, and especially like if you're brought up by a mother as well, because I believe what she's doing, she's actually continuing the cycle. She's seen her mum do this, and she's doing this. She's seen a man take care of her mum, and she thinks that how it's okay for a man to take care of her. But in most cases, men like it when women are independent, when they have something going on. Sometimes, like, even if they see you trying, they would rather see you trying to do something, right? You know what I'm saying? She is not of that mind, right? And that's where she's not going to be able to instill this into her daughters or her son, right? Because remember, when the son punched a teacher in the face, she didn't discipline him. She didn't show him, if you do this, this is going to be the reaction to what you do. She's one of those mums who kind of don't say, who won't do nothing about it. Like most mums will tell the son off, whatever. She has children just to have children's sake, right? She's not mindful of what she's bringing to the planet. I can say bringing to community. She's one of those. She don't bring herself to the community. She don't add to the community. If anything, she more takes away. She's looking for the next free thing, what's going on, the next man to come in, right, to say that she has a man. Now, my thing is this. just because you have a man doesn't necessarily mean that you are a whole female. Sometimes men can take away because, like, she, in her mind, she thinks, well, by having this man, look at me, look at me, look at me. Like, there's this thing what that one reactor was playing called My Man, My Man, My Man, where she said, My man, my man, my man. Just by you thinking of that, you are not progressing, you're not moving. She's 32, she's a 32-year-old lady. 32-year-old lady. She looks older than me. And I'm in the 40, soon 50 catchment. And when I was 32, I had my children. Me and my children we would all dress the same. The children would be fed. The children, it doesn't matter. You can be tired, but then again, when you're in your 30s, you have more energy to do stuff with the children. Your energy is more higher, more different to a woman who's a mature mother, or even some mature mothers have that thing. This lady's very ignorant. She's very ignorant minded, so ignorant. It's like off the scale. She's one of them who won't sit down and read a book or listen to an audio book. She's one of them that will open up her mind. You will not see her in certain forums. She'll be looking at the Kashan and the Blueface, the silly little, those things what 20-year-olds be looking at. She's one of those women. She feels that she acts like she's still in her teenage years. She hasn't evolved. She hasn't changed. I've even seen a video of her where she's losing weight again, and she's doing the same process again, right? She's using the same way how she loses weight. She hasn't changed how she loses weight. She hasn't changed what she eats. She hasn't changed nothing, like even down to the clothes. Like, my clothes have changed from when I was 32 till now. I don't think I've got a lot of stuff from when I was 32 still around. I think I got stuff that makes me look more mature, that makes me look my age. This lady is all about breast and butty and nothing else.
Nasty. And she loves talking about touching your body. That's your problem right there, touching bodies. Your ass done touched too many damn bodies.
Cause you know what's going on. I would have stopped that one.
It's going down in that bed with Purple Rain. Is that what you saying?
One. From Etsy.
Did she say, who said they would have stopped at one? You should have stopped at one. But now, if Quinn's ass would have still been there, you would have still been talking about we're gonna work on baby number 6. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. She wanted baby number 6 and he don't want it.
Child, first of all, the party situation. The granny called me and was like, so I just talked to their dad. I don't know. She was like, what are we gonna do? She was like, he was basically saying he ain't having no party. She was like, I told him that's it. Yeah. And she was like, just go ahead and book it. Just forget it. Just book it. I booked it yesterday. Yesterday afternoon, I booked it.
Yeah, that's the party for the children.
It was last minute. Everything was last minute. Because
and why was it last minute?
Because Hannah pulled out, obviously.
The party wasn't only where it's gonna be at. It was about to be. She wasn't gonna need a dress or tutu with the party. That was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a
and yet still you had a whole stink on the internet.
Yeah.
Had a whole stink on the internet. Stink.
I love the food. You look so amazing. Thank you, love.
She doesn't.
It is.
She doesn't. When the way how she didn't move that pouch was terrible.
You right, Yvonne. It was last minute because she didn't pay for nothing.
Exactly.
Her eyes look empty. Yeah, she just looked dead inside.
So she's evil.
You just don't have any love for your children. You don't have no love for your damn self.
Yes, exactly.
And all this working out and you doing all this, you're not doing it for the right reasons. You're not doing it because you want to be healthy for yourself and your children. You doing it trying to please Big Hips.
and to snare another victim, snare another man. But the thing is that, like, she's not going to get a man. She'll get a low vibrational man just like herself. She's not going to attract, because like attract like. She's not going to attract somebody who's going to enhance her life, who's going to move her to the next level. Really, at her age, she should have gone to the next level already, because the children, the oldest one is a little bit older. She could kind of work around the smallest one. She keeps calling YouTube a job. It's not a job. It's not a job. YouTube, for some people, it's a hobby. Some people who literally do reactions are either working, or it's a side hustle, or something. She's not getting paid by Google like that, because you have to go up to a certain amount and to be doing certain amount to be like CJ Cool and certain people for you to be certain things. She looks at this thing like she looks at the YouTube like it's her friend. Like, so when she's talking like this, she's talking like she's talking to her friend. She has no friends outside of YouTube. Without YouTube, she has nothing. Without the gym, she has nothing. Without the children, she will have no income coming in. Right? That's how this is what's going on with this lady on a whole. If you look on it on a deeper thing, a deeper aspect, you'll right. It says a lot. She's one of the epitome of what they call in America the Section 8 person, low vibration. Even some people when in Section 8 don't even want to be in Section 8, because I've seen a couple of videos where people where they don't want to be in that certain situation, they work themselves out of that situation. They go beyond that situation. This lady does not want to evolve at all. She hasn't evolved. If you look at any of her old videos from before, when the children was younger till now, you'll see that it has not changed. Straight like that. Found a video of her and Philip, and she looked exactly the same. Like, it's just so weird. Like I think this is when the children were babies. Like, I think before he went to prison, and it's just like like I said, if you're online all the time, there's loads of things you can look up online. Sometimes I'll be looking up other stuff, other than YouTube stuff or whatever. I'll go look up something else. I'll go finding other things. Like, like she doesn't want to do all that. Right? If her mum doesn't come to help her, or the grandparents, or whatever, right? She doesn't even try to do for them children. Like, because even the talk of the clothes, right? To be honest, like I said, I'm not a fan of Philip nor Hannah, but the children would have looked 10 times better. Like, Philip looks like he doesn't even want to be there at the party, right? Because in the pictures that he's put up, you can see he's just there. He's not even enjoying himself. He's smiling because he has to smile for the pictures, because she probably said, "Oh, come, let's gather, let's do the pictures," whatever. There's a whole heap of stuff that's going on with this. This lady is mentally gone. I mean, I keep saying she's mentally not all there. There's a case of not reading the room. There's a lot of it's like you can't cripple your child because you're crippled. You want your children to do better than you, the mother, right? Your children do better than you. They excel further than the mother, always, right? That's why when you see those videos, there's some positive videos out there which I wish I could put them up. Of parents with their graduations. There's this thing what Africans do when their children graduate, right? They celebrate that child big time. It don't be, and I know some other what's it people from Americas, even they celebrate their children graduation to the highest. Those are the mums who wants to see their children become lawyers, doctors, high paying jobs, and it doesn't even matter the job. Some children, they would work, get their stuff paid. They said, "Oh, well, mom, don't worry, Don't worry, mum, I got this. Right? There is this. Right. I can also use over here as a good example. There's a two guys called Original Flavor. When they first started, they started out on doing social media. They was making food and everything else with their nan. Then later on down the line, they started what did they do? They went and they improved the nan's house, their grandma's house where they was cooking from, right? And then now they're excelled, right? Now they're in a restaurant level now, right? That's called excelling to the next level. Not only that, right, they are also making sure their family or the one who was there for them, that she sorted. This lady is not about that life. She's not on that, right? She's not on that. She feels her children are gonna be there for her, even though she treated them bad. She has amnesia of the brain. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like you feel like if it's not gonna please Big Hips, then you're gonna do it for the next ninja that's gonna come along. You're not doing it for the right reasons. That's why you're gonna blow back up.
Yeah, that's what my daughter said.
So
too.
I hope you got your mind right.
Let's be eat now. But at the end of the day, I still cook every day.
This lady don't cook nothing. Oh my god! Talk about her cooking. Her cooking. She gets. I mean, what they call them? TV dinners. TV dinners. Okay, TV dinners. Right. You can have now and again. Right, on a lazy day. Well, not even a lazy day. When you are tired and you cannot, when you're being up and down, whatever. But then even then, you still cook something to add to whatever. This lady don't cook at all. She don't cook at all. She don't cook at all. She. I don't know. She don't know how to cook. But for one who's on YouTube consistently looking at other content creators, as she puts it, there's content creators that cook on here. Like she did a neck bone thing. There's this thing. I think he's from the south, the southern because she's from Texas. And I went and looked up the neck bone thing. When I saw the neck bone, does look so nice. Even I was considering making neck bone myself, because in Trinidad, right, we eat chicken foot and all that stuff. Like sometimes, like you know what I mean. So having neck bone would have been nothing new because neck bone is normally turned into a soup anyway, right? When she cooked this neck bone, the neck bone looked pink. It didn't even look all that cooked. She doesn't know how to cook. She doesn't know how to cook at all, right? Even my daughter now, who don't know how to cook, now my daughter's teaching herself to cook, right? She's looking up stuff. She's finding out, and she's doing it. This lady, I don't know. Like I said, it's low vibrational. It's all about breast and butty at this point, right? Breast and butty. That's what we say over here, because she's like that. Like Coming to America, where the prince says, "I like this." Oh yes, I like that too. The prince says, I can't remember what he said. I like chips. Yes, I like that too. She's one of those ones. She has no mind of her own. She's one that I would say she's similar to, Nature Boy's little minion girls. She's like those. It's like there's no mindset. There's no, I can think for myself. It's like copying. She copies. Well, not to say the character, the gestures, the stance of other women who she feels probably looks better than her or whatever. But then, like Planet said, if you love yourself, right, you would, right, all that what is going on with you right now, right, all that would change. And for Nick, he's right. It's like a dead loss sometimes. I mean, even though I say I don't like talking about her, but what I see, she is a learning tool, because there are going to be young ladies watching her and thinking this is normal, and it's not normal. So by the reactors contradicting what she's saying, they are telling other young ladies, this is not how it goes. It's not how women is supposed to behave. Just because a man doesn't do certain stuff, it doesn't mean to say that how right you go into one shouting at the children. That's come from that man, because by you punishing them children walking on eggshells and all sorts of stuff, right? Not only that, right, you're intimidating your own children, right? And it's not even normal at this point, you know. And then you're focusing on one child, like the favoritism is just off the chain. It's just ridiculous at this point. And there is a lot of learning points in her content, because if people really pull it apart, contradict it, debunk it, mash it up, however, right, you can probably let other little young ladies know that this is not how it goes. Between her and Liv, it's about the same levels, because by having another child, right, it's not going to bring a man back. It doesn't keep no man in your life, right? If anything, the mother adapts to the situation. Some mums, it takes them longer to adapt. Some mums, they have family, they will step in and they will take that child while the mum goes back to education or whatever she's got to do. Some people have a big support network. This lady has a big support network, right? But some people she dusts out, and that's down to her and her foolishness and her behavior. And if she continues, maybe the dad and Hannah might just not bother with her, because it's like, where it's like I said, with any normal woman, if you see that the mum ain't no good, obviously, right, you're gonna step in and you're gonna do something for them children, because you see the children are not getting what is needed. And if you have that maternal instinct, that will kick in automatically, because this lady here is like Parasite, I will call her. She's between her, Shanika, and I don't know. There's so many of them. Like, it's just crazy. They just have a warped idea of womanhood. Just because you have what you have between your leg and couple pineapples in front of your chest doesn't mean to say that that's what makes you a woman, right? Womanhood is quite deep, you know, right? And you're always learning, you're always changing, you're always progressing, you're always learning all the time. I mean, like, you can't be like any other woman than yourself, because every woman's uniquely made, and you have unique in thoughts and mind and everything else, right? So this lady feels that everybody is going through the same thing she's going through. Not every woman is going through what she's going through. Some women is happily married, happily in relationships. You know, they don't have to put it on here to say to people, look, I'm in a relationship. No, this girl shows every single aspect, and she calls this being the realist mum. The realist mum. Being a realist mum doesn't mean that you come on here and you show that your child's going through medical this, that, and the other. There is mums who have autism children, and they will show how to deal with autistic children. That's teaching somebody something. You're not teaching nobody nothing. You're not. If anything, right, when people tell you, oh, maybe you should do this, that's when you go and do it. Like, they've been telling you for years to go and check Aiden, for years, apparently, what I've been hearing. And you said, no, Aiden he wasn't autistic. And then later on you found out he was autistic. But then even if he's autistic, it doesn't mean to say that how he must hit out, even though that's what they do. Right? You're supposed to discipline him and let him know you don't do that. Right? Because as he gets older and bigger, right, he would have to answer to somebody who'll be telling him what time to get up, what time to eat, and all that stuff. He'll be going back I'll say the lines of his father, who just came from that situation. And like, no, anyways, I feel like I'm going on, but I'll stop. Hold on.
Something. Has there been a day that I just did not cook anything?
Cooking every day for somebody that don't have a 9 to 5, that's not a big deal. That should just be your regular routine. And as long as you haven't had a regular 9 to 5, everything, you should have this shit like together like a science. It should be down to a science.
Yeah, exactly.
But it seems like you just can't get it together. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't think so. Because I still have a toddler at home, so I still have to cook something. Even warming something up, that's still cooking. I have a toddler.
So there was no food at the party, it was just cake?
So
there wasn't no pizza, no hot dog?
See?
Here, so.
Last minute.
Every day.
Damn.
Last minute, and it's thrown together.
Yeah, I mean, she said she wanted Princess.
100% your moves, 100% fruit in your
Your mama ties
That's how you
this.
squeeze out the best.
Cake and
Are
what?
you serious about growing on Instagram or what? I see you watching my YouTube content, so I know that you're.
Yeah, if I would have went to this party and I saw cake and water, me and my baby, we finna go eat.
So I saw a part. I was trying to find the actual princess dress.
And especially if I would have bought a gift and that's all y'all got is cake and water, oh yeah. We ain't never come back to y'all party.
Then I was like, the ones at Walmart, I feel like they look like pajamas. Like I didn't want to put her in something that was a gown, pajamas, nightgown, or some shit. What's what it look like? And so I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. And then I was like, Maya does have that dress that says princess. Let me get some stuff that
She didn't try. She didn't try to do anything for that little girl.
And these folks need to get up out her chat lying to her.
She didn't try.
So grandma paid for the party or helped you. If so, that's cool. Yeah, it's cool if that is the case. If she actually did some shit herself for a change. You know how Jazz to be by your damn self. Unless he just gonna be just as slow as you. That that's the only way he gonna stick around, unless he is just as slow as you. That's the only way. But all this could be prevented if she just paid for her damn kids and stop waiting on other people. Exactly. And see, I'm the type of person, I get irritated. Because if somebody tell me they gonna do something, it only takes one time for you not to do it, for me to say, fuck you, and I'm gonna do it my damn self, and I ain't asking.
Yeah, exactly. And this lady, she's not capable of that. She's not capable of that. She's not capable of that. Look at the live I did before. She's not capable of that. She's not going to do that. She's not going to say, oh, okay, that be the case, I'm going to do it myself. She's not capable of that. She's not going to change how she does things. She's not going to, it's going to be on repeat at this time and place. She's going to look back and she's going to be, by the time she blinks, she'll be 40. And she's going to do the same thing over and over and over again. Nothing is going to change. Nothing's going to change. I mean, like I said, I'm just like, I think the reason why I watch her as well is because, like, it's like I said, it's like Nature Boy. It's like you're waiting for that big thing to happen. That big, massive thing to happen, whatever it is, because she is just so ignorant. You're like, how ignorant are you? You're so ignorant. It's like you're ignorant. There's levels to ignorant. This lady's so ignorant. It's terrible. I'm just like, wow. And then she's raising children in such a way. It's like, fair enough, right. We're not perfect here. I'm not perfect myself, but at the same time, I've raised 4 children, and when you're looking at her situation and you've raised children yourself, and especially like because my children used to be able like all the things I used to show them videos like me and them used to sit and we'll watch certain stuff on TV together and we'll go certain places and they can tell me different places. Some things that I forgot they remember, and you can't keep yourself ignorant. She cannot be a Virgo because I have a Virgo that's here, and the Virgo works very hard. She cares for her family. This Virgo is a whole different Virgo. I don't know. Her mom did a good number on her. That's all I can say. She did a very good number on this lady. She's not a young lady, but it just shows like this is it basically. Yeah, I think that's all I want to say on this one. Really, I just came across. I mean, I normally watch Planet Mimi, and Mimi makes some good points. Actually, there's quite a few reactors that make some good points, and I feel how we gotta contradict her. They gotta contradict her because any young lady that comes across her video must come across a reactor's video, a reactor, a commentator's video, because she is very much. She's not a good, I'll say, example. She's not a good example. You can't come on here shouting at children like they didn't ask to be here. First and foremost, they didn't ask to be here. Right? You make them content children. I've never heard of that craziness till I come on to the mummy sector. Content children. So if the other children don't make money, you go make another one. That's exploitation big time. I mean, I don't even know whether they put in that thing where like when the parents put them into the video that the children gets the money or they have to get the royalties back or something like that. I can't remember even know how it goes now. It's just crazy to me. It's crazy. She's just the whole mess. And it's like, when do you realize that your life is going the next way and you need to change your life? When would it set in? You cannot be that naive, that slow, and I use the word loosely, to not realize that your life needs to change. Like, man, well, I mean, I'll be 32 again if I could be 32 again, I swear. I mean, because it's so much different. It's different now, right? You got technology at your fingertips. You can literally work from home, doing logistics and data and different stuff, and a lot of people's using vlogs and family channels, and I never even know, and I didn't know about all that, right? That's all I know is when I came on YouTube, when I first came on YouTube, right, I was doing my business and I was advertising my business. I was putting up stuff on crystals and all sorts of stuff. And when I came across this, and I never used to show my children either. I just used to do for what I was about, even if I had my children there or whatever. It's just weird. It's just like I said, she is the stereotype. She's one of those party hearty, and there's nothing wrong with partying, enjoying yourself or enjoying male company. There's nothing wrong with that, because but at the same time, it's the stuff that comes with it. Like, some women choose to be single for a reason, because they know that when you get with somebody, right, there's a lot you got to bring to the table. You can't just bring your sex don't keep a man. All right, let me just say, sex don't keep a man, right? It can, right, because the man was attracted to you for some reason. The man was attracted to you, something about you that attracted that man. Some people be in long relationships. Hell, I met somebody, she's in a relationship for a long time. there is a lot of good men out there. There's a lot of good men out there, but when with this woman, I don't know, will she ever? Would she meet a good man? That is the question. Because like men look at how you treat your child, and if you treat your child a certain way, they think, if you're gonna deal with your children like that, I don't want no children with you or whatever. That's how some males think. Some males go for the high sort. Some males go for the mindset of a female, you know. I know women who ain't even got children and they're still with their men, right? So this lady just thinks one side. I should even go find the whole Q&A properly, actually, because for me to hear it properly, because this lady is very much. I don't. I always say I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about her. I just feel that she's lost in the sauce, mate. You know, I mean, what are you expecting at this point? Or did she take it down? Oh, she took it down. Oh, the video's gone. No, she's taking the video. But it's just like, come on, like, you don't have to be a chef. Though, a man wants to, as they put it, a hoe in the bedroom and a chef in the kitchen. That's normally. I remember when I heard that, I was like, okay, some men really do want that, but some men also want a little bit more than that. You know what I'm saying? No, they want a heck of a lot more than that. You have to make time for them and all this, like. And I believe the reason why she is going to the gym, maybe she is hoping to meet somebody at the gym. But that the state you look, I thought the stomach had gone in. I think you need to do some stomach crunches for that stomach, because you could, like, I've seen women who's got how many children, their stomach does not look like that. It doesn't matter that you're losing weight and whatever else. I mean, call me naive or ignorant, but you're just on some different next place. You're some next level. I don't know. It's just like, you don't have to be ghetto. She believes by being this way, oh, I have to be this way. I'm being real. No, you're not being real. Because I'm sure there is women who really is doing real stuff out there. There's women who's in military, who have children. There's women who is lawyers. There's women who are bankers, bus drivers. There's women doing a lot of stuff out there. There's a heck of a lot of women doing a lot. I don't know. But anyways, I just thought I'll give my 5 pence on that one, because when I heard that this morning, I was like, what the hell? I had to play that one, what Mimi put out. And then she does put the short out about it. I'm gonna repost it on my community tab, because you don't like to cook, you don't like to wash clothes, you don't like to do. So what do you? Oh, I'm not even gonna say what do you like to do, because well, I suppose you say you don't like to do that neither. You don't like your children, and it's plain to see you don't like your children. Your children can be in their 20s and 30s, and they're still your babies. Like any woman who's pushed out a child, like, they're still your babies. Like, they're your babies no matter what. And like, it's nice to see your babies reach a certain way. If they have any problems, you deal with their problems. That's what mothering is all about. Mothering is more than beyond. Sometimes, right, you can be a homebody mother, and when the child comes in, right, you're there to listen, to cook. Like, you cook a meal for them, And you don't necessarily have to have a man that you cook for. You cook for your children. You know what I mean? You have to love on your children. And I'm not even giving her a speech. I'm just speaking in general. Uh, and anyone coming into the comment section will probably agree with me. Motherhood is a lot more beyond that. It's beyond that. It's like the most treasure moments from birth to adult, where you see how your child's changed their features. Not only do their features change, the way they go on, the things they do, the way they move. Then they go through a whole rites of passage. Then they do the relationships, and then sometimes like you're just there as the relationships um counselor. It's just like having a child is not, it's not a weight. It's not a weight. I mean, to some mums maybe it is, but having a mom having a child is one of those things, especially if like you've been through stuff yourself as a child. You don't want your child to go through that same thing, right? You want more for them, you want better for them. And sometimes even when I watch certain things on here, other platforms, and children's getting treated away, even I feel it for the child more, because the child didn't ask to be here in the first place, and it's just sad. Like, it's distorted. And like, some women do need counseling and therapy and deeper stuff going on with them. Even how she said about the uncle, and she was saying that the uncle should come and help her clean the backyard. And when she said what she said about the uncle, I said, wow, you want it around your children? Whether she said it off the cuff or what, I don't even know. But it's like, really, why would you say that? She just says off the cuff stuff. I think she likes it when people commentate on her, react on her. That's what I feel as well. And she does off the cuff things. Like, why would you turn on a live and have a whole ranting session? It's like, where's the logic? There's no logic. But anyways, hi, that's my £10, $5 conversation. I'm supposed to do them for Larkay. I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna do it in a while actually. But thank you so much for coming through. And I'll see you. Please leave a comment underneath. Planet Mimi's around, because all I can do is shake my head at this present moment. You are not showing the best on YouTube, and there's people who is not even of this hue thinks that's how we behave. There's people who is not of our hue, our color, whatever. Oh, it's a color thing. Who thinks that's how we behave? No. We don't all behave like that. We have standards. We can be in the lowest of the lowest situation, and we still have standards. And it's like, you can be so-called baby mother with the baby daddy situation, and some women don't have time to do the baby father drama. He can give her the drama. She don't have time. Some women don't have time for it. They don't have time. You know what they do? They have to turn, especially if they got sons, they'll be playing football with their sons. They take the children out. I used to take each individual child out for a meal. Like, each child used to have their own individual time, because every child is different. Every child thinks differently. At first, I used to think that, oh, my child should be like the next child. And then later on, you figure out that they're not all the same. They're not all the same. What one child might need, another child might need more of that. We don't behave like that. We don't, like, some people don't even listen to hip hop. You'll be surprised. Some people aren't brought up listening to hip hop. Some people broke out and was listening to hip hop. It's really quite interesting to listen to certain people, how they think of people who are black. It's like, it's interesting, and it's sad, because or some people try to break out of that stereotypical thought. Like, it's just crazy to me. But anyways, not all mothers go on like that. Some mothers are like that, yes. Some mothers are ghetto-licious, fabulous. And some mothers are not like that. Some mothers literally be in them high-paying jobs. And even if they're not in a higher paying job, they just have higher standards, higher thinking of certain stuff. They will go out and they would learn certain stuff. Some women will go out and learn the law. Medea sat down and learned the law. I think Medea and Lisa says what? When they was watching Nature Boy, they went and they learned about the law. They learned about the different things that goes on in the court, everything. Not everybody is brainless, mindless zombies out here. You'll be surprised. Like, some women be advocating for different stuff. Like, you don't even know that women is advocating for stuff. Passion Lisa does for stillborns, not babies who passed away. Passion Lisa, who comes in the chat, she does what's that thing? She does a few things. There's a few women on here do a whole lot of stuff because they come in their chat. Like, they are beyond that. Some women be working 9 to 5 and stuff like that. Probably hardly see their family. Just about see their children be doing night jobs. All sorts of things. Is like, not everybody thinks like My Jazzy Life. No, or Live Life or Chrissy or whatever. Like, what I mean? Some women travel. They travel. There's Travel with Tay Tay now, who I've come across. Hi, Trips. There's Travel with Tay Tay. She's in Gambia right now. Well, I think she's in the Americas actually. She's in the Americas now. She was in Gambia. She was literally explains about certain stuff. Not everybody think like My Jazzy Life. My Jazzy Life is one of those ones who, I don't know, I can't even put into words who she is. She has no identity of herself. She's a mother. Well, so I can't even call her a mother. She locked her twins in a room for how many parts of their years? The children is still traumatized. I believe Aiden is still traumatized by that. I really do believe that. She feels by losing weight to get the one who left her that he's going to come back. He's moved on. The only way he's coming back is to use her right now. She hasn't clocked that. She don't think outside the box. She like it's like the whole mommy sector's got to come on her head for her to do certain things for them children. It's like Flo, she was after Flo for a long time. Flo saying certain stuff about Flo. Oh, it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's just like when she saw how Flo looked, and I think foot and neck, she was just on them because they look good. I'm just like, what is wrong with you? It's like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? She said she would unalive Flo 180 times. Till this day, I've never forgotten that. Flo jumped on her panels and said, "Why are you threatening me?" She said, "Oh, she's threatening my life. My just life. Oh, she's threatening my life." Flo investigated a lot of things because Flo said what she does, she investigates people who is abusing children. She's always done it. The foot and neck's always been outspoken. What I've seen, she's always been outspoken. There's quite a few reactors that are so outspoken. It's like, wow. When they talk, he's like, damn. You think, damn. But then some people need that kind of talk. Straight facts with her autistic boys. and she will tell you, okay, I've got to take this, and this is gonna happen. And when I do, she literally advocates for her boys. I will always talk about straight facts, how she advocates for her sons. And it's like this lady has autistic children because they are non-verbal. Ava still can't talk. She can't verbalize very well. It's very she can't verbalize. I feel she's a non-verbal child. Caitlin, I don't know. She can't even talk. She's nearly 12. You can't even understand Caitlin. 11, 12. Aiden gets looked over a lot. There's like, it's like she's got this thing, okay, if they're disabled, just throw them one side kind of situation. Like, what? So, there's no, okay, let me try. I mean, I'm not good at certain stuff when I do certain stuff for my younger one, but I tell the teacher, look, I can't do this, but I can do whatever. I'm not good at certain stuff. When it comes down to sitting down, and because I never was that type of parent before. So it's it's sometimes, if you're not used to doing something, sometimes you have to try and do certain stuff. I never was one mom who would play with my child because I wasn't brought up like that. But I can play with my youngest one to a certain extent. So you have to learn to break out certain habits yourself as a woman who's with children. You break out certain habits. You know, the only thing I don't do is travel up and down with my my younger ones. I used to travel everywhere with my other ones. I just don't do it. I think I have social anxiety personally to a certain extent. My social anxiety is very high. I don't like going new places. I have to know people really, really, really well. I'm one of those ones. So it's like my security is up. When you've been through certain stuff, your security protection is some next level. So how she goes on, it's not like you're like you. Once you've been through a couple different interesting characters of men, after a while you just get fed up. You just don't want to. You just don't want to do it. You just don't want to do it on that levels. You are to focus on what's in front of you, your child, and your well-being, because you cannot be off kilt. Cannot be off kilt. Or like your well-being is very important. Your mind factor is very important. This lady, she has no off button on that. Her nurturing levels is off. Though some women are, not all women are nurturers, but I know I'm going into speech mode. I'm sorry, but this is my fault. My fault is just there. Like, she has no awareness of herself, no awareness of people, no consideration. She's all about herself. She's very selfish, entitled, upstart. She hates her children with vengeance. It's just like, my goodness, like, what next level do you need to go to? My thing is, there's women who would do anything for men. There's even a video of a woman where she took her children to the grandmother's house and dropped them off. And she did it because like she wanted to go off with her boyfriend or something like that. Then another level is they unalive their children for men. This lady can be any which way at this present moment. Like, you know what I mean? It's just is one of those ones. I laugh and I chuckle because I know I've just gone back into speech mode again. I'm trying not to, but it's just, it's just crazy. It's just crazy, mind-boggling. However, the other day I put up a child that was unalive by a stepfather. That guy is a stepfather. He beat up the child, then he decapitated her head, put it in a barrel. And I mean, I need to put up the mum side of the stuff. I think I did put up the mum side of the stuff. I can't even remember. But there more information came out. The dad looks like he a Barjon. Like if he knew whatever, he said he will get him touched wherever he is. So now he's pleaded mental health. So there's all sorts of things you got to worry about when you got children or child, because you don't know who's around, you don't know who's watching, you don't know whatever. You have to be on 25-hour alert, 24/7. It's not about getting with the next man to lie down with because like you want a warm body next door to you. No, it's not about that. Sometimes a bit more to that. Sometimes you have to put your shit on stabilize and deal with whatever else you can do, and because you don't know people's agendas out there. There's lots of agendas going on out there. So, man, anyway, I'm not gonna go on. Anyway, with that said, I'm gonna come off. Well, that's the Falake video not being done today. But anyways, I don't know whether I should do it. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. So that's basically that's what I was saying. It was supposed to be a quick video. It's turned to an hour video. Anyways, yeah. So please check out Planet Mimi. She also reacts on my Jazzy Life as well. There's quite a few people who reacts on this lady. She's really a head case at this point. She kind of gives people a lot of PTSD. I really do think so. I really do think so. But anyways, I'm gonna come off. Thank you for coming through. So Armor and Trips. And I'll see you in the next live. Take care. Bye.